Hello, and welcome to Historical Humans Reads, where we take primary sources and bring them to your screen. I'm Colum Coleman, and today we are reading from a 19th century cornerstone work of the Christmas holiday tradition that has become a global cultural phenomenon in its own right worldwide. Written in 1816 by Ernest Theodor Amadeus Hoffmann, it is, of course, the Nutcracker and the Mouse King. Today we'll be reading the opening pages of the Nutcracker and the Mouse King by E T A Hoffmann, as translated by Louise Encking. With that, let's begin. It was the day before Christmas. Fritz and Marie Stahlbaum sat huddled together on a sofa in a little back room, for they had been forbidden to go near the living room or the drawing. Fritz was whispering very secretly to Marie. Early this morning, he told her, I heard all kinds of noises, rustling of paper and pounding behind the locked rooms. Also, he confided to her, I saw a small, dark man with a large box under his arm glide noiselessly through the hall. Who could it have been? Asked Marie. Why, Godfather Drosselmeyer, who else could it have been? At this, Marie clapped her little hands for joy and exclaimed, Oh, what kind of beautiful toy can it be that Godfather has made for us this year? Judge Drosselmeyer was not a handsome man. He was short and thin, and his face was full of wrinkles. Over his right eye, he wore a large black patch, and, as he had lost all his hair, he wore a beautiful white wig. To be sure, the children knew that Godfather was a very skillful man, for he not only understood clocks, but also made some himself. This was the reason that whenever one of the clocks became ill and could not sing any more, they sent for Godfather Drosselmeyer. He would come, remove his wig and his little yellow coat, and tying on an apron would take out a pointed instrument and run it into the clock. This always made little Marie sad, but it seemed to help the clock, as it at once became alive again and began to purr, to strike and to sing, to the great joy of everyone. Always, when he came, he brought something attractive in his pocket for the children. Once it was a marionette who could curtsy and turn his eyes. Once a box out of which a bird would hop. And another time it would be a new kind of toy, such as they had never seen. But when Christmas came, he always made some beautiful mechanical toy, which only a very clever man could make. For this reason, their parents would put it away for safekeeping after it had been presented to them. Oh, what kind of ingenious thing can it be that Godfather Drosselmeyer has made for us this year? Whispered Marie. This time, replied Fritz, it can hardly be anything less than a fortress, in which all kinds of handsome soldiers are marching back and forth. Other soldiers must come to storm the fortress. Then all at once the soldiers inside will fire a cannon, which will make a noise like thunder. No, no, interrupted Marie. Godfather Drosselmeyer told me about a nice garden in which there is a large lake, and on which superb swans with gold neckbands are swimming and singing lovely songs. Then a little girl comes out of the garden to the lake and beckons the swans and feeds them with candy. Swans don't eat candy, Fitz interrupted harshly, and an entire garden Godfather cannot make. Then, too, we have very little joy from his toys. They are always taken away from us at once. I would rather have what father and mother give us, for those toys we can keep and do with as we like. Again, the children took turns in guessing what presents they were to receive this year. This has been an excerpt from The Nutcracker and the Mouse King on Historical Humans Reads. If you like this video and would like to hear more excerpts from original texts, please subscribe to be notified of the next one. If there is a work you would like to hear, be sure to like the video and leave a comment listing it below. Thank you for listening.